So the first question, shake it out. I got it from the thrift store. The first question was, tell us about the inspiration for the title. Aerodynamics is kind of straightforward. It's arrows dynamics, so it's like my ups and my downs and my in-betweens. How did I know what order I would put the songs in? It kind of tells a story. So I was really just putting pieces of the puzzle together. I didn't actually know what order it was going to be. It was in a completely different order. And like everything that was under Paradise was above Paradise, and then it transitioned that way. But based on the lyrics, that definitely helped me push the order, because it's just like it flows in order from how my mind was transitioning through making the album. I'm at a park. I feel like the order also came because of the like melodies and the types of songs they were. So like the beats that are more chill or like less experimental. Actually, the whole album is pretty experimental, but I don't know. The things that are kind of more traditional are towards the ending to me, and the things that are like extremely experimental are towards the beginning. So what does my writing process look like? My writing processes are actually pretty extremely different every single song. Some songs I'm extremely like quick and I can just bust out a poem or whatever and be like, oh, okay, that's the song. Or other days I take months to even finish one verse, or even just to finish the hook, and that's even different too. Like some days the hook will come to me in like 3 seconds the minute I first hear the instrumental, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the hook for this, and then I build the verses off of that. But honestly, I really try to aim towards beginnings. So even though I'll be thinking about how does this start, I normally always get the middle, and I'll get like, so the bar will come to me, I'll get like 2 lines. Like I'll literally just take the poem that's right here. I started on, as I was thinking, I was like, those shoes were a size 9, because I was talking about my feet size, like my shoe size is a 9. And then I had to be like, okay, why am I even talking about my shoe size? And I had to build on top of that to create the beginning. And that's kind of what I do with most of my songs. That process is the most common, but it's all different. What was I listening to while putting together this album? Did that influence the sound at all? So this was a 3-year long process. I'm kind of skipping around and jumping to the next question, but this took 3 years. It wasn't easy, and I wasn't listening to one set of albums or anything like that. If anything, I was listening to my own writings and my own music more towards the end of the year, because I was listening to more of my own stuff, just trying to hone in on my style and trying to hone in on what my flow was, and like learning how to freestyle more. So I was also listening to Kesha's beats the most. Like I was freestyling to Kesha's beats a lot, and we were making a lot of music together. We made the EP, and then we made the deluxe, and then we have like other songs that we were working on too, of course, and other songs that I was working on outside of those projects even. So a lot of my own beats, a lot of my own music. I delved into a lot of Funkadelic these past few years. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Michelle, man, her music is incredible, and I started listening to her more these past few years. Choker, yeah, I was listening to him a lot the first year I was making Aerodynamics. And to answer the second part of your question though, have it influenced the album? Yeah, like everything I listen to influenced the album. Even these kids screaming right now is gonna influence my next project or my next song or whatever. Like, nah, everything. Even birds chirping, actually especially birds chirping in the morning, like if you listen to them, they have a really jazz rhythm. Like it'll be one bird and it'll say something, so it'll be like tweet tweet, and then nobody responds, so it'll be like tweet tweet, 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 tweet. And they'll just keep going until they get like a conversation going. And I definitely feed off of that. Like I will copy their rhythms and I'll put that in my drum patterns or something, or like not even just copy it, but like it's stuck in my head because I'm hearing it all day. Like I wake up and I'm outside, so tweet, 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 loops in my head. Did I write the songs in order, or did they come to me when they decided to? I did not write the songs in order. I didn't even record the songs in order. I believe the first song I wrote was Come Back was the first one. And then the second was You Seer, and then Guaranteed, and then Recipe. Ride was pretty much in between You Seer and You Seer all the way on, actually. Ride didn't get finished until I finished the EP Deluxe. And that was about 2 years, so it took about 2 years to record that song. As far as writing, I am revising quite a bit. Like, even as I record, I will legitimately be like, I don't like the way this sounds when I'm recording it, so I'll just scratch it and start over. Or not start over, but like change whatever I need to change. And so, yeah, they come to me when they decide to. That's for all my projects. So what are some of the inspirations to my sounds and musical choices? Guitars. I really like the language that is guitar. I love pianos and jazz. Jazz is an extreme influence to me. I love how there can be 5 different instruments that all strongly have their own voice and even their own rhythm sometimes, and they are still effectively creating a universe within 2 minutes or 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10, whatever. Like jazz. Oh, Sun Ra. Back to some of the artists I was listening to. I listened to a lot of Sun Ra these past couple of years. A lot of Roy Ayers, some Milo. Bus Driver. I'm a link like a playlist too in this, so that way y'all can just know where my head is at. I don't really listen to a lot of rap as much as I used to, but I was listening to a lot of Missy Elliott as well. Let's see. But yeah, some of the inspirations, movement. I want to dance, and I want to like, even though I don't really, I can't say I don't know how to dance, because I'm not a terrible dancer. Like I have rhythm, it's just I don't be knowing what to do. So like most of my music is based off of tedding, and it's based off of like drag, and I really want to see more, not more like in general, I just want to see more dancers dance to my music, and I want to see, oh my gosh, like people who pop lock and people who can do the, I want to see it, because I know on songs like Come Back, even Paradise, like that'll go crazy. What else is inspiration? Movies. I get inspired by movies. I think music makes a film, and even when you have a silent film, what is it behind? It's normally music. So yeah. Do I have any other inspirations? I mean, not to be existential. That's not even existential, but like life definitely inspires me when it comes to my music. So that's why most of the lyrics are the way they are. It's not like, I don't know. They're not super riddled, but they're not super concise and clear and like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, life confuses the fuck out of me, so why not have my music clarify things by confusing y'all, is kind of where I get my process on that from. It's like, here's what I was handed basically on my day-to-day, so here's what I'm gonna hand y'all on your day-to-day, and that's really how I take it. How long did this, this is important. Something that inspires me, or like something that forces me to make this musical choice is when I'm listening to a song, if I can't hear the added element, so making a song, yada yada yada, start with the drums, and then I move on to a synth or add a vocal. If I can't hear the harmony in my headphones, when it's all together, then I know it's not the right element for the song. I'm gonna explain this further one day, because I just feel like that wasn't deep enough, but you'll get it, it'll sink. How long did this project take to complete? Right, 3 years. I started, the first song was from 2018. I recorded it on my phone. Yeah, I recorded it on my phone, and it was Comeback. Comeback was on my phone. I did that on Bandcamp, or I'm saying Bandcamp, it's GarageBand. And yeah. 3 years. I actually finished it a good 4 times before this final thing. Speaking of, you guys get the surprise. I'm dropping all the songs that would have made it but didn't make it soon, probably the 25th. It'll only be on YouTube, but you know because you're listening right now. Who ain't listening will know. So you feel me? You gotta spread the word, or keep it to yourself. Honestly, I've been thinking about that, about how like underground artists are like normally kept underground because their support base, because their support doesn't uplift them past the underground. So it's like you and all your friends know about this artist, but now tell your cousins too. Tell the people who aren't even really your friends about them. Like, put people on, you feel me? Because it's really hard doing a lot of this stuff alone. The only way me and Kesha were able to meet was because somebody posted her beat on their story. And it's like, if little stuff like that doesn't happen, it's gonna be hard for us to like link up, you feel me? I want to work with more people on my projects, and I want to find a lot more female producers and singers, and you feel me? But it's difficult because I feel like this is turning into a rant, but I kind of just feel like it's getting difficult finding real musicians in this day and age, because people are like, oh, it's so easy to sing on a mic, or oh, it's so easy to just rap what I want to rap. But it's like, I don't know, I look at music as a spiritual experience for me, and it's growth, it's therapy, it's something that I can't just easily come out with. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing that though. Like, I could easily spit some bars right here, a cappella, you feel me, or like whatever, but it's like, what's the point of doing that when it's much more serious? It's not serious, but it is. You feel me? I truly believe music is the most affluential and influential form of media out of all the medias, out of visual, out of like posters. Music is the top of the list to me. That's just where I'm at. The more I learn, the more that may change, but as of right now, that's how I see it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stream Airodynamics. Yeah, subscribe. You already know the rest. I'm not even gonna get into it. Honestly, y'all, I have really big things coming in the works, and I don't want to be that person who's like, big things coming, you feel me? But like, for real, big things are coming, and it's to the point I'm like so excited that I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna make this a mini walk update too. On the 23rd, so coming up soon, like next week, it'll be month 4. Anyway, tell your local eco-friendly brands that I can model for them at any given notice.